Let's just start recording. I want to walk through real quick the process that I go through to make stasis devices. I have some materials here on me. I'm on my main save, my main game. Got all kinds of crap, but we're going to load all this top section up with all of the different materials we're going to need to make a stasis device. And what you can do, how you know what you need, is you click into a box, and then I'm going to go over here to my trade items. I'm going to scoot down to where I see stasis device, and you can hit E, and I'm sure on a controller there's another button to push, and it's going to break out this chart and list all of the components that you need to make one stasis device. So the things you need are at the bottom. We need ionized cobalt, we need dioxide, phosphorus, paraffinium, sulfurine, nitrogen, condensed carbon, radon. We need frost crystals, gamma root, fecium, poop. We need some star bulbs, cactus flesh, selenium. So we need all of these core base resources. And the base, well, there's two ways to do it. One, you can go to landing pads, space stations, and kind of just buy this stuff as you come across it. Or we can set up farms. And in this game save, I've set up farms for most of this stuff. So if I go to my bases, I have oxygen, I've got copper, I've got cobalt. These are for curious deposits, mold balls. I got cadmium, which we don't really need for this process, but we start getting into it here with our radon, gamma root, phosphorus, cactus flesh, star bulbs, nitrogen, copper, selenium, frost crystals, dioxide, paraffinium. So what I do is once a day, I start the trips, and we're just going to go to each of these bases and collect all of the resources that we have here so far. And I'm not done building it out. I'm just starting. In fact, one of them I don't think is even started. The bases, I don't even think it started. So there is some work to do. I'm going to go here. To our radon, and I've got a couple of gas harvesters into storage tanks, batteries, biofuel reactors, batteries back here, biofuel, solar panels to keep it going. And so these 5 tanks, I'm going to go ahead and get my 5500 radon out of there, let it refill back up. I don't have anything else here. Some of the other stations will have environmental harvesters, but I don't have those. Let's go to gamma root next. I don't think we need fungal molds, so we're going to go here to gamma roots. I don't know if I have this filled out. We're going to find out. Gonna find out. So the reason I have a base for each resource is because it takes a lot of resources to make one stasis device. We're gonna need 300 frost crystals, 400 green. This is just to make one stasis device. 400 gamma root, 500 radon, 500 nitrogen, and so on and so forth. So there's a lot of product that we're going to need. So that's why I have mucho bases. This is another option that you can do. I started playing around with this idea to make just a, where is it? I think it's over here. This is the biodome, and it's just on the side of a square room with a straight corridor. But the bio room has this ring of planters Or you can plant a bunch of your resources here, and then when you want to harvest them, you just come up here, hit E, and you collect all of the resources at one shot. So we got 500 gamma root. That's going to make, that's what we need for one stasis device. I'm going to build this out so I've got at least four pods that I can collect from. And that's fine. Okay, so we got gamma root. I don't think I have anything else. Let's go outside real quick through our portal. I do. Atmospheres. Okay, this is for radon. But we don't need these because we have a radon. Let's just put some feed carbon in here anyway. Can't hurt to have extra. How much radon do I need? 500 per stasis device. Yoink. So how much do I have now? Come up here. I've got 5,500. I don't need those environmental harvesters. That's fine. Let's go to phosphorus. I don't think I need I do. I need 50 phosphorus. And I think we're going to have phosphorus for days at this location. I try to set up at least each, when I start this process, I start it up so that I have 5 storage containers. I try to, if I have all the resources when I'm ready to build. 5 storage containers for supply for each of my product that I'm trying to get. That way I like to just standardize things. So here we got 6,000 phosphorus. Okay. And then I do have some atmospheres here for sulfurine. This is until I can find a sulfurine gas extraction point. So I just have these. Oops. Did not start it correctly. We got the fuzz coming out already. Those. Get back in so the fuzz can't find me. How much sulfurine do I need? I need 500. So we've got 750. It's not even enough to do 2. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so we got phosphorus. Let's go to Cactus Flesh base. See if I've got that built. There's some work to do on this, but I've been, I stopped working on this main save to do the YouTube 2024 for Tim. Kind of walk through the main process. The main process. What are we doing here? I don't remember. Go in here, and I try to standardize these as well. Or these cactus flesh. Harvest them all. We got 1,000. We got 1,200, and I need 100. So that's gonna last a long time. That's gonna make me 12 stasis devices. Is there an outside? Did I put anything outside here? I don't think I did. I got a hole apparently. But for these, I just do a base, and then you know, you got your ship landing here, and then another pod. That way I can put at least 3, but I can do 2 and then extend this out another pod, and then have 2 more. I can go up and do it the same way. I can build a few of those. So it's a pretty decent design. And when I design these, what I look for first is, I don't know if I have a door here. I don't think I do. Put a door here. So we're gonna come into here. I need this door. Oops, C, X, C. We'll put a door. What I do is I look for an electromagnetic point, and then I put a bunch of generators down, and then you build the base on top of that. So this is going to generate 14,000 or 1,400. We're only using 100. It's an S class, so we're generating far more power than we ever need for this. But you put those down, you build 3 walls up, and then you can put your base and extend out from there. I can go down. I don't think I have unlocked the... Do I? Let's see. I don't think I have the tube to go down unlock. Oh, I do. I have the ladder. I have the ladder. So if I wanted to, I can add a square room to the top or the bottom and keep building off of that. So there's lots of room to grow specifically on this one. This one's got lots of space. Okay, so that was Cactus Flesh. I just wanted to show real quick how I go about this. Okay, next one is star bulbs. We'll go to star bulbs. And these are just throughout the universe on whatever planet I find that I like, that has the resources that I need. Again, there's a list. I'll try to put those into the notes, the description in this YouTube, if I can remember. I'll try to list all of the things out that you need as part of one stasis device. But again, you can easily find out what you need when you go to make the thing. It should list everything. Does it? Let's take a look. Click. Scroll down. Stasis device. E. Yeah. So I've got 500. I need 250 radon, but I need some there. I need some there. Right? I got to use radon a couple of times. Sulfurine I got to use once, twice to make some of these minor components. Now, some of this stuff you can just find. I found a dealer that was selling uranium, so I bought a bunch. Same with Magnagold. I bought a bunch. Right? If you find a dealer that's selling some of these things, an NPC, just go ahead and buy a bunch. It just makes perfect sense. That one's empty. Here we go. Star bulbs. I need to add more, obviously. I'm just showing you the collection process. So we got 175 star bulbs, and I need 200, so that's not quite enough. Do I have any atmospherics here? I don't. I need to do better about my organization. Right, Justin? Okay, so we did that. Now we need to go get some nitrogen at our nitrogen base. At our nitrogen base. Now these bases shouldn't cross. I have multiple save files, but they shouldn't cross one spot to another. Okay, we got plenty of power. We've got 4 atmospheric gas extractors. Only got 3,000 nitrogen. How much do I need? I need 500, and we got 3,000. As you can see, I really should put down some more supply tanks. 1, 2, 3. Just to standardize the process. There we go. Now how much can we hold? 6,000. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Look around real quick just to see if I put some atmospheric, which I don't think I did here. And you can just find out how much, you know. We put down an atmospheric harvester. Oh, I need ammonia. Another thing I like to do on each one of these is put down, I have one of these storage boxes just for stasis device parts. That way I can hold everything that I need right there. Let's grab this ammonia. And let's see. I wanted to put down oxygen. So what you can do is just say, hey, moink, put that down, open it up to see what you're going to get. We're going to get more nitrogen, which we already have a whole thing for that. So I'm just going to pick this back up. I don't need more nitrogen than what the 5,500 that we're already getting. Okay, so that was or 6,000, whatever we got. We can go to copper if we want. I think dioxide. I don't think I have a spot to get dioxide yet. So let's go to frost crystals. We're gonna pick all this stuff up. Pick it all up. So this would be, we know, once you get it all done. And again, once you get it all done, need to finish sentences here. Once you get it all done, each one of your bases to where you want them. This would be the process. You know, you log in once a day, go collect all the things. If we look at our process here, scroll down, E. So we already have a lot of the core materials that we need to make. Now I know I have a bunch of ammonium. I've got a bunch of magna gold. I already have a bunch of this stuff too, the iridescite. I have a bunch of those already made, so I don't really need to focus on this. I really need to make some cryo pumps, but I need hot ice and I need enriched carbon. So I need a bunch of this stuff. So there's a lot of stuff that I need to go pick up. Oh, let's cancel that. Go outside and see if I have any. I think I do here either. What do I get on this planet? Atmospherics, put that down. Radon, we already have a radon spot, so I don't need that. But I do need to expand this. The goal for me is to be able to go to all these spots, all these bases, collect enough materials to make 10 of the stasis devices. Go get selenium. And the reason we're doing this is for money. I want to make a ton of money no matter where I land. This is a bit of a process. But from what I understand, this is going to make the return on my investment money-wise is going to be astronomical. I should be able to sell 10 Stasis device and make millions, hundreds of millions of dollars. And I want to be able to do that easily. So let's go get all these seleniums. I don't think I have anything else here. Well, take me outside. Oh, did I not hook this up? I don't think I hooked it up to this needs to be built out. Oh, I don't have a second one. Okay. Can I do that here? Where is that part? Teleport. We have enough for that. Let's put it here. And we need to attach this teleport cable to that one. Cannot build too close to Starship. Okay. We'll come back later and do that. I don't care. Fine. I don't have any other atmospherics. This is going to be a fun test. Okay. Worked out pretty good. So we got our selenium. Now we need to get our paraffinium. I don't think we need paraffinium, do we? I'm looking at my notes here. I do not see paraffinium. I do. We need 50. And again, this is just for the core materials. If you find an NPC that's selling and you got money to do it, it'll be worth it in the long run. Worth it in the long run. This takes a while. What are we, 20 minutes? Okay, this one's outside. Look at this beautiful place. We got 5,750 paraffinium. Should be good enough. Minerals. Do we have? Let's see what we can get here. Nope, not oxygen. Atmospheric. This is going to be nitrogen, which we don't need. So that's fine. Okay. Okay, where else do I need to go? My bases. Paraffinium, and then salt. So I think we have, I need to build out dioxide. I don't have any of that. But whilst we're here, do I have a box? I have a box. So I'm going to take my Fecium, my Aronium. Got a couple of these. Let's grab those. I got one of those. I got hot ice. Let's grab sulfine. Let's grab our radon. Put that stack back. Stack back. Let's grab all of the things that I think I need. There's the paraffinium. See, I've already got some stuff down here, so I can grab these. Glass. Grab a bunch of that. And see what I can make out of this. Did I grab a stack of these? I don't see them over there. Okay, let's go back in. I'm going to go down here to our stasis device. I'm going to hit E. And now I'm going to be able to make whatever is highlighted. I need some lubricant. So we're going to click on that to make one lubricant. And now we have everything we need for a living glass. We have the hot ice. I need to make some spheric condensate. I feel like I have some of those already, but let's make one. And we have everything to make a cryo pump. We have everything to make a cryogenic chamber. We have some of these. We have this. I don't have enough to make that. I need a semiconductor, which means I need one of those. Now I can make a superconductor. Now I can make the quantum processor. Now I can make a stasis device. So there are a lot of steps in this, but when I look at this, that's going to sell for 15 million. One device, 15 million. So if I have 10 of those, that's $150 million right out of the gate. Which is a far better return than the method of selling the ionized cobalt en masse. That's still a very valid method of making a lot of money. But this by far is going to net you more. There's a lot of work to do for it. But I think the return on your investment is very good. So what I can do is hit E. I can't craft anymore. So what I'm going to do is come back in here and see what else I can make. Let's just utilize all of our product to just make the things that we need. I got 5 circuit boards already. Let's make another superconductor. Let's make another one of those. Make one of those. Quantums. Right? I can make more lubricant. I can make more of those. So I would just click through here and make until until you can't make anymore. Make a hot ice. Just clicking and clicking and clicking. Let's make a bunch of hot ice. Why not? I need more sulfurine to make that. I know I'm gonna make a bunch, so let's just make a bunch. Living glass, I got enough for that, and that was all I could make of that. Let's make a bunch of that. Just clicking. Just clicking all the things. Got plenty of those. How many of these pumps? Can't make any glass. Can't make that. Can make a bunch of these. Can't make another one. We're missing the cryo chamber. Missing lubricant. So there's still some work to be done. But that being said, this is how you go about doing that. Now what I do is I'd go back into my storage container and put all of the things back. Probably gonna overload it. I might need to. Oops. That one stays with me. This one stays here. Some of those stack pretty well. Oh, there we go. It all fit. So, and then we can organize this. We can put our end products down here. Get that over there. It's fine. This needs to go there. This can go up there. Just kind of keep things organized. Don't really have to. I'm just a goober for this kind of thing. Condensed carbon. I think we need that for some things, so we just leave everything there. That's fine. That's fine. Let's keep the greens together. I don't know why. Phosphorus. Anyway, I think some of these things I don't need, like the grav balls. I don't think I need fungal mold. Let's take, I'll just leave it. So anyway, that's how you make a stasis device. Then what you do is you go up to any space station. And this is a way that you can do that without, you can make money without tanking the economy. Like you do with the ionized cobalt method. So the method with the ionized cobalt is to load up a hauler ship, and we'll get mine out. So there's my hauler, and if we look at its inventory, it is full. I actually need 4 more slots. It's full of ionized cobalt. And then what you do is you find a system that sells ionized cobalt. The system does not. Well, they do. They sell it, but I've already tanked it because you can see the demand is negative 81%. That's how I know I've been here. So what you do is you go to your ship, you go to sell, you sell all the ionized cobalt, you turn right around, you buy all of the ionized cobalt back, and you should come out with a profit. That's how I've gotten to 380 million. But you're only going to net 40, 50 million. It's not as much as we could get from selling our ionized cobalt. So if I come in here, let's actually, I think you want to talk to a person. We could come up to here, Trade Center, and sell. Gotta find it. A Stasis Device for 15.614. It's actually got a high, a 0.1% demand. That's the other thing. You probably want to look for a 3-star system that would have a better sales percentage, a higher demand for that kind of thing. You come to him, say, hey, I want to check things out. What do you got? See, he's got dirty bronze. He's got dioxide right here. So I could buy all his dioxide. He's got ferrite dust. I always buy the ferrite dust. Then I would sell, find the thing that I want to sell. sell to him. He's got the cash, and this won't affect the economy of the system at all. So we'll just go sell it, get our 15 million. There we go. Ooh. Oh, the other side's not the same. They do that. All right. Let's talk to this guy, see if he's got some resources that we can buy. He's got dioxide, he's got uranium, he's got ionized cobalt, chlorine, which we don't need. We'll take that. Take the dust. I don't know what's on my inventory for this guy. We see it's already 81%, a negative 81%, so I wouldn't sell anything for that, because you're not gonna get any money out of that. He's gonna be like, oh, you already sold a bunch of these for $10? Okay, I'll buy it for $1, $1.20. That's not where I wanted that. Let's put in the exosuit. I need to make some more of this. This is real easy to make. You can take it and put it in your refiner. Let's grab this oxygen. We need oxygen, and so we work out of my backpack. You take the ionized cobalt, you put it in your backpack, and it's going to take 1 to 6. So we can easily expand. We can make a ton of this because we're duplicating it within the game, and that's just how oxygen works in this game. It's not a cheat. So we can easily make more. That's why I say, Tim, when you have an oxygen outpost, you really want to have, early game, you want to have an oxygen outpost, a mining station that is making you a ton of oxygen. If I come here to my sea oxygen, I don't know if this one has a lot. We need to expand it. Actually, I don't, because this is pulling in some major oxygen. I think I get 26,000 oxygen out of this one, but you need oxygen to duplicate things such as ionized cobalt, condensed carbon, all the things, fecium, all the things you need. It's a great duplicator. That's just how the game is designed. This is not cheating in any way. So for here, if I come over, I grab 27,000 oxygen every day, every 24 hours. This was a fun little base. I like doing stuff. I got my solar panels up here for the base, and then I put 2 platforms down with some storage, and then I'm like, that's not enough, let's keep going. So I just stamped them on the ground, you know, just doing the job. So now I have 27,000 oxygen. Probably filled this up too, and cannot have enough oxygen because we're going to duplicate this. If I stop this and put this back in my suit, let's say, what else can we duplicate? Oh, I've got that condensed carbon that I definitely could use more of. It's going to do the same thing. 1 to 6. 6 times 6, 36. That's going to give me 36,000 condensed carbon if I go through this process. But oxygen takes twice as much, so this is going to be used twice as much as this, obviously. So definitely play around with oxygen, see what you can duplicate, see how it changes things. Let's see if I take this dihydrogen, it's going to make salt. That's a weird thing to make. Let's take this tritium. It doesn't work. That's fine. Yeah, just play around, experiment. Antimatter, that doesn't work either. What's something else we use a lot of? Silver. Gonna make paraffinium. Gold makes pyrite. What else? Oh, sodium nitrate. We use a lot of that. It's got a 1-to-2 ratio, so that's definitely a benefit. Say, oh, I only have 5 sodium nitrate, but I've got 1,000 or 2,000 oxygen. You can easily make a ton of more sodium nitrate, which is used a lot in the game as well. Copper, what can we use with copper? That doesn't work. Just farting around here. What does dioxide makes? Frost crystals. So you need to make glass. You could make some frost crystals out of the dioxide. What does marrow bulbs make? Ionized cobalt. Okay. You're in a cave, grab some bulbs, make some ionized cobalt, put the ionized cobalt right back in here, and keep making more ionized cobalt. So anyway, oxygen. You cannot have enough oxygen in this game. You can also make a cobalt. This is how I started out. I just made a ton of cobalt, had a ton of copper, and I took the cobalt and copper. I think it's a 1-to-5 ratio to make ionized cobalt out of cobalt with oxygen, but it's far more efficient to just get some ionized cobalt, or just, you know, make a little bit of it and then keep multiplying it. Okay, so that's how we go about making a stasis device. That's how you go about finding all the resources that you need. Again, it's just planet scanning to find which planet, where's the thing? Which planet has gamma root, which one has frost crystals. Search for radon, nitrogen, sulfurine. We can make ionized cobalt. We gotta have a mining for phosphorus, paraffinium, condensed carbon we can make. Zap a tree, take that carbon, multiply it with oxygen to make condensed carbon, take the condensed carbon and multiply itself, and just keep that process going. See how I just keep adding until this is full, and I can add more oxygen. I can add more cobalt from my ship, all kinds of stuff. So that's how you good way to make money. Fill all this up as much as you can. I got 2 more columns. I think I got 10 more slots I can fill before this ship is maxed out. It could be a C grade, it could be an S grade, it doesn't matter. This hauler does nothing but store this so that when I find a trading post on a good planet, I can go make a couple $100 million. So there you go. Stasis devices.